Hello students, how are you? This is my second video on stereochemistry of SN1 and SN2 reactions. In my previous video, we learned some important terms of stereochemistry, mainly plane polarized light, optically active substance, optical activity, dextrorotatory and levorotatory substances. Now, we'll continue with some important terms related to stereochemistry. Today, mainly we'll focus on chiral center and stereo center. Alright? So, my dear student, to be a chiral center, it must have two conditions. One is the atom must be sp3 hybridized, and second one, the atom must be linked with 4 different groups. Clear? That means, suppose, yes, if this carbon will be sp3 hybridized, there are 4 different sigma bonds are attached, and this group. So first condition is this must be sp3 hybridized. Second, A is not equal to B, is not equal to C, is not equal to D. Then we will say this is chiral carbon and this chiral center. Now see, it is not necessary the chiral center is always chiral carbon. Yes, any other example, suppose here I am giving an example. This nitrogen is, this nitrogen, now is it a chiral center or not? We have to check. Yes, it is sp3 hybridized. This nitrogen is sp3 hybridized, and there are 4 different groups. This is ethyl group, this is methyl group, this is isopropyl group. Yes, and here is hydrogen. 4 different groups are attached. This is sp3 hybridized. Therefore, this is a chiral center. Now, if the chiral center atom is carbon, then we say this is chiral carbon, or we'll say it is a asymmetric carbon or stereo center. But there is a little difference between stereo center and chiral carbon. We'll discuss in details now. Alright? Okay. Yes. So we have learned what is the meaning of chiral carbon. So this is an example of chiral carbon or chiral center. See here, there are 4 different groups are attached. This is carbon, there are bromine, chlorine, fluorine and hydrogen. And this is sp3 hybridized. This is sp3 hybridized. This carbon is sp3 hybridized. So this is, and it is attached with 4 different groups. Therefore, this is a chiral center or chiral carbon. And it is also called asymmetric carbon because it lacks symmetry. There is no element of symmetry in such type of compound. Clear? Okay. So my dear student, what is stereo center? Let us see the definition. When interchange of 2 substituents bonded to an atom, that atom may be sp3 hybridized or sp2 hybridized carbon which results in a new stereoisomers, then the atom is termed as stereocenter. So my dear student, there are two important conditions to be a stereocenter that we have learned. One is that must be the carbon must be sp3 or it may be sp2 also. To be a chiral center, it has to be sp3, but to be stereocenter, maybe either sp3 or sp2. Now, second condition is what? After interchanging any two group, it must lead to a formation of new stereoisomers. Clear? We will learn the example. Now, one very important note you'll remember. All chiral centers are stereocenters. All chiral centers are stereocenters, but it is not necessary that all stereocenter to be a chiral center. Means all stereocenter are not chiral center. With example, now we'll learn. Okay? Okay, before that, see. Let us take an example, suppose. Let us take an example of a particular compound, suppose glyceraldehyde. You know about it. Glyceraldehyde, this is a glyceraldehyde molecule. Now here, chiral center is present or not? First, check. Yes. See this carbon. This carbon is sp3 hybridized. There are 4 different groups are there. Aldehyde group, OH group, CH2OH group, and X. There are 4 different groups attached to this sp3 hybridized carbon. So there is no doubt this is a chiral center. This is a chiral center. There is no doubt about it. Yes. Now let us check. Can we say this chiral center is stereocenter? To check that, you just interchange this group with this side and it's this. Here, interchange H and OH. After that, you will get this will remain as it is, but this side H, this side OH. Now, after interchanging, are we getting a new stereomers? Yes, this is a new stereomers, my dear student. This structure 1 and structure 2. This is called stereoisomers and this is called enantiomers. Enantiomers. In my next video class, we will learn about what is called enantiomers. So this is stereoisomers. Alright. Now, that is why this is also chiral center. This is also chiral center, fulfilling the condition of chiral center. But this chiral center, we can say stereocenter, SC, stereocenter. This chiral center also stereocenter. Because after interchanging any two groups, this leading to formation of new stereoisomers. Clear? Okay. Now, is it clear? Can I wrap this? Yes. Now let us see another example. Let us take another example. Suppose bute. This is what? Butene. So this butene, see whether chiral center is present or not. First of all, at a glance we can say chiral center is not present here because this carbon is sp2 hybridized, this carbon is sp2 hybridized. If the carbon is sp2 hybridized, it cannot be a chiral center. Clear? So this carbon and this carbon is not chiral center, not chiral carbon. Now we'll see. Can we say these two carbons are stereo center or not? Clear? Not only this, you may think why we are not conscious. Yes, straight away. This is yes, this is sp3, this is sp3. But there are three hydrogen attached. So second condition not fulfilled. Therefore, this carbon cannot be a chiral center. This carbon cannot be a chiral center. Though these are sp3 because three similar groups are attached. Yeah. So now our focus point is here. We are going to check whether they are stereo center or not. To check that, we'll interchange any two groups. Now if we interchange this hydrogen with methyl group, hydrogen will bring it here, methyl bring it here, interchange of H and CH3, then what we get means here this particular carbon, this is suppose carbon number 1, this is carbon number 2. In carbon number 2 we are interchanging. Alright, this is CH3, this is CH3, this is H. We have interchanged. Now after interchanging, you see whether we are getting a new stereoisomer or not. Yes, we are getting a new stereoisomer. If you can say this is a cis isomer, this is trans isomer. Similar group, same site cis, we have learned in geometrical isomer in class 11. Similar group, same site, methyl here, same site. Similar group, similar site cis, and similar group in opposite site trans. So these are basically stereoisomers, and specifically these stereoisomers we say geometrical isomers. So this is also a GI, geometrical isomers. So after interchanging two groups, it leads to a new stereoisomer. That is why these two very much we can say is a stereo center. Stereo center. And since this leads to geometrical isomer, many times this stereo center will say the geometrical center. GC, geometrical center, stereo center. Geometrical center. This is also a stereo center. SC, and if specifically you can say it is a GC. But there is no chiral center here. Very important. There is no chiral center. Only stereo. But previous example, there is chiral center, and those chiral center we can say stereo center also. That is why this particular node, now probably you have understood, means chiral center can be a stereo center. But all stereo center not necessarily it has to be a chiral center. Clear? Okay. So my dear student, let me give you one more example. Say for example, yes. Say for example, hydrogen. Suppose this is okay. This is chlorine. This is methyl. This is hydrogen. This is hydrogen. Now here, how many chiral centers are there and how many stereo centers are there? See here, this is sp2 hybridase, this is sp2 hybridase, this is sp3 hybridase. Here, straight away we can say this carbon, suppose this is carbon number 1, carbon number 2, this is carbon number 3. So carbon number 1 and 2, straight away we can say carbon number 1 and 2 are not chiral center because they are sp2 hybridized. They cannot be a chiral center. These are not chiral center. These two are not chiral center. Carbon number 1 and 2. But they are stereo centers. Why they can be stereo center? After exchanging this group, we can get a new stereo isomer. Okay. Let us see this particular carbon. Is this a chiral carbon? Answer is yes. Why yes? Because this is sp3 hybridized carbon. There are 4 different groups: hydrogen, methyl, chlorine, and there is another group here. So it has fulfilled the criteria of a chiral carbon. Therefore, this is a chiral carbon. Now, at the same time, we can say it is a stereo center also. Yeah. This is a stereo center. So, total how many stereo centers are here? The total number of stereo center equal to here 2 plus here 1 equal to 3. And these two stereo center, we can say it is a GC, geometrical center, and this is chiral center. So 2 geometrical center plus 1 chiral center, total 3 stereo center. My dear student, hope you have understood. Yes, thank you very much. So don't forget to watch my next video, that is part 3 on stereochemistry. We will be learning some more important terms related to stereochemistry. Thank you.